Half my brain tied behind my back just to make it fair. El Rushbo, your guiding light through times of trouble, confusion, murkiness, tumult, chaos, distortions, lies, deceit, and yes, even the good times. You know, Republicans at their convention are going to have theme nights. And one of the theme nights is going to be We Built That. I think the Tuesday night theme is We Built That, which is good. But I think, and this will never happen, but it's a kind of thing that would make real news. The Republicans ought to have as a theme on one of the nights at their convention, a War on Women theme night. And the War on Women theme night have some of the more famous victims of the Democrats' War on Women, like the women Clinton has attacked, because Clinton is going to be one of the stars of the Democrat convention. And you know darn well that the Democrats are going to try to go after the Republicans on abortion and the social issues and their own war on women. You know they're already saying so they're going to do it. So I know it'll never happen. Our guys don't think this way. The idea would scare them. Just the fact that I am mentioning it is going to cause them to skip some heartbeats. Well, you could have a Republican theme night, War on Women. You could have women on the stage like Paula Jones, Jennifer Flowers, Monica Lewinsky, Kathleen Willey, Elizabeth Grayson, Juanita Broderick, Sally Perdue, all of the women. You know, go get some of the women who were waitresses at La Brasserie when Chris Dodd and Ted Kennedy did their famous waitress sandwich routine. Oh, you haven't heard about that? Well, Chris Dodd, senator from Connecticut, Ted Kennedy, of course, from Massachusetts, would go to a restaurant. It was famous, La Brasserie. I don't know if it's still there or not. And waitress sandwich. I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. Either have Senator Dodd or Senator Kennedy on the bottom, a waitress in the middle, and then the other senator on the top. It was legion. It was well known. So you could find some of the waitresses that did that. War on Women. It'd be perfect. What with Clinton setting up to be one of the stars, you know they're going to do this. And we're in the process here of devising ways to deal with this. By the way, if that hurricane hits Tampa during the Republican convention, let's see here. At 8 a.m. Monday, the current forecast track from the National Hurricane Center has a Cat 1 impact landfall around Naples or Fort Myers, and just magically skirting right up the west coast of Florida. On Tuesday, they're right there at Tampa, right there in the Bay Area. They're hoping for this. Now, if this happens, if the hurricane gets there, will anybody accuse Barack Obama of steering the hurricane to kill rich white people at the Republican convention? Come on, Mr. Limbaugh, what would make you say something so positively absurd? Well, isn't that what you guys accused Bush of doing when Katrina went into New Orleans? You may not have been paying attention, folks, but the Democrats, there were wacko extreme Democrats who tried to tell other Democrats that Bush steered the hurricane. He had a weather machine. He wanted to wipe out Democrats and the Democrat advantage in Louisiana. That was said. It was said one of the most outrageous things, and then certain elements of the media went around asking people, do you think Bush really didn't do anything about this because he was happy to see Democrats displaced and have to move to places like Texas and so forth, giving Republicans an electoral advantage in Louisiana? They actually asked the question. And the idea that Bush didn't care that poor black people We're being victimized by Hurricane Katrina. Well, we can turn it right around because we know that Obama does not like Romney. By the way, I got the soundbite on that I've told you, been saving stuff up. I think Obama's dislike for Romney is personal, and I think it's quite illustrative. You know, I've been talking about Dinesh D'Souza's movie. It is going gangbusters. It is playing to sell out houses all over. The people are sitting in the aisles. Thomas Sowell drove 30 miles to, he lives in Palo Alto. And as he wrote, they wouldn't let that movie in the city limits, much less to be shown they wouldn't let the film canisters in town. So he had to drive 30 miles, and it was a stacked, crowded theater. He sat on the steps in the aisles. The Hollywood Reporter has a story. They are shocked and stunned at how well the movie is doing. And folks, this thing is going to be big. It's going to have tremendous impact because it goes to explaining to neophytes who Obama really is and what his motivations really are for the things that he's doing policy-wise in this country. I want to congratulate Dinesh with the next interview, the Limbaugh Letter newsletter, when it next comes out. We'll be back here in just a second.